Okay, it's on record.
What is it?
It's on record, right?
I don't know.
It says REC.
I mean, it's red. I mean, you're recording.
Recording.
What black is it? What is it, Dan?
Working on Knucklehead. Conglomerate of years. Hopefully it's a 41. But it'll be a special construction. Tatro's working on it right now.
How long it take to put together?
3.5 years. This is 3.5 years building this bike from the swap meet out there at Long Beach.
How many miles are on it now?
There's no miles on it whatsoever right now. It's a brand new motor, brand new tranny. Tranny leaks.
You said a knucklehead, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a knucklehead. I don't like that front end.
You like the front, now you don't like it?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I wish I had a regular Springer.
How do you know you don't like it? You haven't ridden it yet.
Yeah, I haven't run it, but I was hoping that a regular Springer. I think it's 7/8.
It ain't this plug.
It's 7/8.
Yeah, I think it's something different. I think it's going to be fun to get in there.
Do you have the original plugs for it?
No. Not that I'm going to put in anything.
Huh?
I would never put anything like that in the bike. I can get to one plug.
You got the one plug, huh? Yeah, that one plug you got to have a wrench for.
Yeah. Where's my tools? Who stole my tools? Can I get my tools?
Well, I haven't been here. My first day here.
So what's wrong with the front end?
It just doesn't have a good turning radius. I think that turning radius sucks.
Well, that's the fork stop up here.
Should we take them off? No, then it hits the gas tank.
I'm going to put a big dent in the tank.
Put a big dent in the tank? Okay, I can
Then
do
you turn it
that.
further.
I know, I need to be able to turn it further. I might have to take those off.
Look at those miles you got on each. Now, how good does this run before?
It ran, but we never took it out or nothing. We just started it up for about 5 minutes twice. About 5 to 10 minutes twice.
These spark plugs suck. Where'd you get these pieces of crap?
eBay.
Well, that explains it. Oh, these are champions. They're D series. You've got to sell you some real plugs with real. You can put plug wrenches on.
That one looks flat. No, it's 25, huh?
Yeah, barely, yeah.
Barely.
It's a little bit richer, though.
Yeah.
So we know which cylinder it was running on now, don't you?
The front one. Not the rear one. Front one it was firing on, but not the rear one.
It was getting some oil in there, but that's about it. Wasn't running very good.
Okay, this is Tatro working on a knuckle. He's got it going.
Where's my flashlight? Quit moving. Get out of my way.
Okay. Tatro's taking out the spark plugs.
I've seen what you did wrong.
Yeah, see what I did wrong.
A lot of oil down in there.
Is there?
Yep. Can't see that piston. It's not up. Somewhere looks all right though. Some kind of part number on your piston. Can't read it though. I think it says 2 inches or something. These are the crappy wires that came with the coil, aren't they?
Yep. They're kind of stiff, huh?
They melt.
Do they melt?
They melt. They're junk.
Are they junk? Those are the ones that come with coils.
Yeah, they're junk. They melt and stick your head and short out.
Do they?
Yeah, they're junk.
You got a set of good spark plug wires?
Maybe. They don't have to be good. They just have to be better than this piece of crap.
Better than those things. Well, these you want to use though, right? These?
The nuts I do, yeah, but not the coil, not the wires.
Yeah.
The wires suck. Put those in a suck file.
Here comes somebody on their Harley.
Is that what that was? Let's see, you got 12-volt battery stuffed in this thing. Did you charge it lately?
No, it hadn't been charged. It ought to have some juice in it, but it hadn't been charged.
I'm sure that doesn't rattle very much.
No, it rattles. I got the rest of it for it, but I just haven't hooked it up yet.
Let's go to the other side. The air cleaner fell off.
Yeah.
What did you do to the carburetor since I rebuilt it?
Haven't done nothing to it. Haven't done nothing to it. I just stuck it on.
Almost gets full throttle. So what are you holding the cable with, anything?
Yeah, right there, the center one.
It must be buried way up in the front.
Yeah, it is. You can see it from the other side.
Yeah, way over there. See the cable over here? See how it's bent?
Yep.
Go like that, see how it catches on it every now and
Yeah, I
then?
see that.
It also doesn't want to get full throttle because you're trying to push it over center.
Okay. I don't know how the cable got bent.
Is that the correct lever on that thing?
No, it's just a lever that worked. It is the correct lever. It is a Linkert lever, but it's not the one with the long elbow on it.
See the throttle in there? Look in the carburetor.
It's almost always open.
It's not all the way open, but that's
Okay, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
So you try to force it, and you don't get any more, see?
Okay.
Because your lever, see it, look at the cable up on top.
Yeah, it's flexing.
It just flexes, pushing them directly sideways.
Yeah. So we can't use that?
It's not the right setup. You're limited to 3/4 throttle. So for you, that's probably fine.
That's all right.
Yeah, for normal people, it might not be best. Just one more thing that has to be played with. All right, I'm gonna see what the noise up front is.
You want to shut this off?
Yep. Let's close it. You are. Stops on the right side. Okay. Let me go over and find some parts. You got Linkert parts in your back pocket there?
No. No.
Okay, this is what you got on the bike. This ain't correct. This one here is a knuckle style, but there's two versions, a left and a right. So we got to determine which one you have, which one you need. So your stop is all the way at the back, isn't it? Yeah, your stop goes backwards. So is there going to be any improvement over what we already have? Not a lot. See where the stop is in the same spot, relative speaking. It's not going to help on a rotation very much. This would help a lot because it's up in the air. It would go back and front like it should.
Looks too tall for the gas tank.
It is tall.
Oh, it was too tall for the gas tank, isn't it?
I don't know. It's homemade.
I can see that.
Custom.
Custom. We all know about custom, huh?
It's got the cable in the right spot though.
Yeah, got all custom. We know about
The
custom.
rotational is in the right spot. Height, it would work. You got plenty of room up there. So you got a lot of room up in there. It would work.
Tatro's looking at that.
It would work. But I gotta look if I actually got something else.
Wait, you don't think this one, the one that I got under, will work?
It's not getting full throttle, so it's not working. It's not even the right one anyway, so. Then it's a double hitter.
Well, that's loose, isn't it?
That's probably why it doesn't run very well.
Fucking thing's loose. I thought I tightened them all down.
No, that would be called a loose intake manifold.
That'd be a loose intake
That could be a
manifold, huh?
reason why it doesn't run very good.
Yeah, it could be, huh? I thought I got them all tight.
Well, the nut might be tight, but the manifold's not
The
tight.
manifold's not tight, huh?
See, if you go on the other side, you can see the manifold moving back and forward.
Let me see.
See how it's moving?
Yep, yep, I see it. I see how it's moving.
Looks like it's pivoting on the front and rattling on the back.
Yep,
That's probably why it doesn't run, Dan.
that's probably why it's not running good, huh?
Yeah, that's probably why it didn't want to run very well.
Fucking intake leak.
Because you had to have the choke on all the time to make it run.
Yep, had to have a choke on all the time to make it run.
Yeah.
And I couldn't advance my distributor either.
Yeah.
So we got a loose manifold on this.
Yeah, we have some carburation issues.
Carburation issues. It might run good after that.
So that's a direct result of inferior application of installation.
And that was me.
Oh, that was you?
That was me.
Even you screwed up again.
I screwed up again. Well, you got a wrench just to tighten it up?
It might not tighten up.
Might not tighten it?
That'll be the next one. Right now I gotta find my tools that seem to be missing. Everybody's been using my tools for weeks, so now actually half the stuff in my bucket's gone.
All gone, huh?
But we don't need any of those parts, right? We only need the ones that are left.
Okay.
What do you got this air cleaner on stupid like this for?
Because I like it on an angle like that.
You're stupid up there.
It's too, I like it on an angle like that. Makes it look like a 36.
Now, how come you don't have any screws on your lock washer to keep these from falling apart?
I don't know. I just didn't put any on it.
You don't care if they fall in the motor?
Yeah. Those Allens aren't going to fall in the motor, will they?
They would never go inside
You get those things tight.
Nah, they would never go inside that hole.
No, they wouldn't.
That never would happen. That's impossible. Ask anybody. Alright, so. Now your fuel line's disconnected too because your other column's putting it back up, you said, or something?
No, I had it off. We were doing something with it, and I took it off, and for some reason,
Right.
it fits perfect.
Alright, so. I want to see what's going on over in there.
Chewed up nuts, huh?
Nuts suck, man.
I know, they're all chewed up.
Your gas tank's in the way too. See how the tank's in the way, getting up there another notch on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that tight. It's
God
tight,
damn,
not
you
that tight.
You got it loose. Or it was loose.
See, that one's better. It fits better.
Fucking loose. Thought I had those things tight.
Fins are in the way. Yeah, this nut kind of sucks, Dan. Yeah, you had it pretty tight.
Yeah. Fucking looser than a goose. God damn, you fucking turn it 3-4 turns.
Those are turns, those are flats. That's 3 flats loose.
That's 3 turns, that's 4 turns.
Turns, flats.
Flask?
Back over here. At some point I'm gonna hit the gas tank, I bet. It's a big dent in there for you.
Just what it needs.
Yeah, well, makes it look better when you got experience paint on bikes.
Yeah.
The other part, it kind of hits you in the face when it pops off those shitty nuts of yours.
Those nuts are beat, aren't they?
See, that's why you need the correct tools.
Yeah.
I think I can get the next one here. Not quite.
And turn it around.
More. Wrench is rounding a little bit. Can't get to the next one. See, it hits the fins over here in the cylinder.
Yeah, I know.
Shove it off the shitty ass nut.
It screws up the nut.
Yeah.
Or slides off the fucked up
Can't get
nut.
that one no more. That one won't go down another notch. Can't go that way. And we're pretty well almost bottomed out, aren't we? Yeah, got mess around. More out of that one. Come back on this one. See if we can get another bite in this thing somehow. Yep. Nope.
All it's gotta do is move an 1/8 inch, huh?
Yeah, but the fins are in the way underneath.
We need to take out the gas
See
tank?
this fin right here?
Yep, I see it.
If it was cut back to where that one was, you can get in there better, but the fin's cut too big. These repop cylinders aren't made right.
Cut it.
What a shocker. That's a lot of work.
Is it?
Yeah. A lot of work making shit fit right. You just have a big hammer and break it with your foot. Just rounding the nut. It's moving, I think, a little bit. There we go. We got enough. All right. You thought that was tight, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought those were tight. I had a little wrench in that one.
Oh. Something just like
No, that was chrome.
yeah, big flake of chrome fell off.
It was like chrome, was it?
All right. Think the manifold's loose now?
Let's check it out. Move it and see. See if the manifold loose.
The carburetor doesn't move now, Dan.
Yep. Carburetor's tight now.
Yeah.
It's tight now.
Yeah, that might have been some of the problem, man.
We had a loose manifold in this one. Tatro tightened it up.
See now it doesn't rattle anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't move around no more.
But the air compressor makes noise.
So you know it's working.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
are all shovel heads. We had to shave the bottom part right here, cut it and flare it.
Get the butchered, huh?
Yeah, I had to butcher it to fit.
Why'd you do all that? Why'd you have to do all that, Dan?
They wouldn't fit.
Why not?
They're too tall.
The knuckles were too tall?
Yep. No, these were too tall. These were too tall, and it was too wide down here at the base. We had to cut these too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, this pedal, Dan.
I know it's all fucked up.
Where'd you buy that
Fucking.
piece of
I
crap?
bought that thing at the swap meet. Bought the swap meet. It's a piece of junk.
Give me some normal reproduction part.
Yeah.
Okay. They must have oil in it, Dan.
Yeah. Tatro's adjusting the lifters.
It's expiring in there.
There's barely any oil in the oil tank.
No, it's all in the lower end. I can hear it.
Is it all down there?
Yeah. All right, we'll find top dead center. So we take our screwdriver on this side down. Our Phillips screwdriver, not our straight blade.
Okay.
See how it's coming up?
Yeah. Screwdriver's coming up for top dead center.
Clip coming up already, didn't it? Felt like it was all the way up. Now you can see the piston, no problem. Yeah, there it is. See your piston?
Yep, I see it.
Well, it's got on his oil.
Yep.
Dirty oil.
Dirty oil. Well, it was clean.
That was before the gasoline car made it dirty. Okay, here's our valve adjustment. They're a little snug. See how they barely move?
Yeah. I put them like that on purpose.
So that they would not work.
I thought that's how you're supposed to have them with a slight drag.
And that's more a little bit slight though. That's heavy.
Is that heavy? Okay.
That's heavy drag.
Tatro's adjusting the lifters. We got too much of a drag on them. Need to be loosened up a little bit.
You got shovel head inners in here too.
Yep, I know it. They're not hitting though.
Yeah, it makes it hard to get to the adjuster. So.
Oh, okay. Goddamn, makes real close, huh?
Hey, you left them loose too. That's good.
Are they loose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I got them tight.
See, that's still dragging slightly. Well, you tighten your way. I tighten my way.
Tatro's is the right way.
You take both wrenches and you turn them together.
Okay.
Now they're getting tighter. So.
Okay.
There we go, that's getting better. Now, feel that drag? That's called light drag.
That's a light drag?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it's supposed to be?
Because it turns and you feel the drag. It's not a free spin. See, it's not spinning freely.
Yeah, just a slight drag. Okay, I had a lot more of a drag than that.
Yeah, see, that's a heavy drag, so you didn't even look here. See?
Gee, the lips are probably open.
But these ones are heavy. So you're actually trying to hold the valve off the seat slightly, which is not a good thing for running.
Okay.
Now you see how much room in here to work.
Yeah.
If you hold this one up out of the way a little bit, it helps. Yeah, that one loose too. See, that one's out around. Feel it?
It's out around?
Yeah, here the ball socket's out around here. High, low, high, low. And see, the low spot's really loose. When you get the low spot, see, it's real free floating.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's dragging, and then
Think that ball's loose
right
up there?
See right there, it's a free spot. See, it's loose right in that one spot. So that's the actual valve adjustment.
Okay.
It'll pound in and round itself out.
Okay.
Or eat itself up, one of the two.
Hope it doesn't eat itself up.
Yeah, it wears. It's called break-in. You break it in.
Break it in, then readjust it, right?
Yeah, we'll get to readjust after it starts running.
Okay, Tatro's going back over here to the other side. He's bringing up the
Find that piston again.
find piston, top dead center. Bring up the rear piston.
You don't have a screwdriver like that, you'll bend it off.
Right.
You also don't want to run underneath the gas tank either.
You want it straight up and down. Or it doesn't hit the gas tank and break off in there.
That's up all the way. Just started to drop. We're good. See, that one's loose. Yeah, you got this cylinder good, Dan.
Did I get those good?
Yeah, they're nice and loose. That's good. For initial startup, that's what you like them to be.
Okay.
You're
A little
rattling.
too loose?
You know all that rattling in there?
A little too loose, huh?
Oh, well, you know.
A little too loose.
Yeah, but you haven't run good early at all. Okay, so if we want to tighten these up, we just go like that, a little bit extra, come back. And it's still loose down.
Okay.
So you just go like that. Yeah, quit moving, see?
Yeah. Now you loosen it up a little bit.
Now you go ahead and tighten it. So you tighten it to make it loose.
Okay.
It's still tight. So now you actually have to loosen it. So you loosen both up. You turn the screw in deeper to make it looser, and then you tighten it.
Okay.
That one's out of round and heavy. This nut's pretty kind of rounded off too. So.
It's wore out, huh?
A little bit. So that one's still a little bit tight. I can't tighten no more because it's tight, pretty tight. And this nut's kind of crappy, so I can't do a lot of torque. So you got to loosen them both up. Tighten it up just a little bit, like that. And then you tighten them all back way up. Get a little bit front. Okay. See, now it's a free spin right in that area, kind of more or less. It's out around, so you can't even push it across the top of the high spot.
Okay.
So you might have a big rust turd in there, or a big gouge or something. Who knows? It's your bike. We don't know what's in there.
I don't know what's in there either.
But it'll wear itself in
Will it?
eventually,
Okay.
or it'll break. One or two.
One or two, huh?
Yeah,
Wear
one or
yourself in a break.
Yeah, it's your bike, so we'll just let it do. We'll let it figure out which one it wants to be. Now somebody put this stupid line in the way right here.
I know it. I don't know what it's doing
You
there.
got this here and this here, and you got this in the way here. So you got too many problems, Dan. It makes it hard to get in here.
But Tatro knows how to fix it.
Yeah, you gotta. It's really hard to get in here to do anything.
Tatro's got the.
Yeah, I think we have to pull the oil line off. We got to pull the gas line off. Which one do you want to lose, the gas line or the oil line?
I don't want to lose either one.
Oh, it's kind of hard to get in here then. You just can't get in there to do anything. Well, just considering how the gas line's already disconnected, I think the easiest thing to do is take the fuel filter out of here.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you hold the needle and see it so it doesn't unscrew.
Okay. Trick of the trade.
And this thing's out of here.
The trick of the trade. Tatro knows them all.
Oop. It's out of the way on the floor too, like that. So now we got access to what we need to readjust. Kind of. Okay, just tighten it up a little bit. See, it's got the same high-low like the other one, real heavy high-low.
Are all knuckles like that?
All bikes get worn like that, they have problems.
Okay.
When they're worn in, the parts match each other, you don't have as much problems with that.
Right. When they're brand new.
No, new still has high spots.
Yeah.
when things get real worn in, to even up and work better. So it's free right there, but I can't. There, I can barely get it past the top of the high spot. So that'll work. All right, so that's all back in there. Where's my screwdriver at? Over here. So we got to use the medium screwdriver, not the large one.
Okay.
Very important. So it goes like that.
Yep.
And after you're in and you rotate them like this, hear it pop?
Yep. Popped inside there.
Popped in whichever hole it wasn't in, it popped
Yep.
in. And if you didn't rotate it, it would leak like a sieve.
Yep.
That's why you got to rotate them. Same deal. This one you can't get to, but can't rotate it, but I can wiggle it. Oh, that one doesn't fit.
Oh, you gotta get it down inside there.
First break. Yeah. Nobody here by that name. They wanted Mike. Is your name Mike?
Nope.
Okay. Mine either. That's Mike the dog, maybe.
Yep.
Are all these custom?
Yeah.
That was a short one right there.
Put the short one in there.
Shorter than the other one next to it. See, that one's kind of tight. There's not a lot of room extra.
Yep.
Got good tension on that one.
Okay, Chaser's got the lifters adjusted. Got the carburetor tightened up.
Alright. You figure out the timer. We got the gas light still off. We'll leave it off because I can work on the carburetor.
Okay.
Alright, flip it off for a second.
Okay, here we go. You're good.
What the hell's this stainless crap on it in my a real Harley for?
Mike wanted to use that shit. I just wanted to use regular oil line. He wanted to use this chrome stuff.
Yeah, that's
I didn't like any of it.
That's gonna make you bleed when you touch that.
I know, I didn't like any of that stuff.
Crap.
Mike was putting that stuff on there. I kind of couldn't tell Mike what to do. He was just kind of doing his own shit. And then he covered up all the wires so he couldn't tell what color code they are.
Well, you don't even know what color they are.
Oh, okay. And this is the wire they sent with
You don't know what you're doing anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I know it. This is the wire they sent with the...
You watch what you're filming. You're filming right here.
Okay.
You're over
Okay,
here. You're
yeah.
filming here, so you have to.
Okay. Keep
you
it
have
right
to
there.
look through the visor.
Okay.
It's hard to remember to do that.
This is the wire they sent with the relay. This is that black wire they sent with the relay.
That's not very
or,
black.
Or white wire,
I
whatever.
call that gray color.
Whatever color that is. That's the one they sent with the relay.
If you take your shades off, it won't be black, Dan.
I ain't got my shades on.
Oh.
But when I did look at it, I had my shades on.
Oh, okay.
So that's where they were black.
All right, let's see if you're getting full throttle here on this. Okay, you do get that, but you're not getting a hard stop.
No.
So why do you not have a full advance going on?
I don't know.
See how that goes further?
Yeah.
So you're not getting full. You're getting full retard. So you are retarded, so you're okay, but you're not getting full advance. See, that's.
I thought advance was out here.
No,
That's retard?
should be. You always pull to get more. I like how they get this here where you can't get the clip off.
I know it.
You just gotta go inside to do it. Okay, if you don't know which way it goes, so you take the motor, you turn it, see which way it's going?
Yeah.
So it's going clockwise. So that means if you go this direction here,
It's fully advanced.
It's running away from it.
Oh.
So you're retarding it. So if you go this way, you're running toward it, it's going to advance it.
Oh, so I had it just backwards.
So that's running away. This is coming forward.
Okay, I
So
had it
that's
just backwards.
advanced. So you got to make sure it goes the other direction now.
So I had it backwards.
Yeah, you're backwards, Dan.
I mean, it's backwards on it.
Yeah. That's right, Dan. You're ass backwards again. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now what I did was I shoved the cable out a little bit first. Lightly tighten it. Let's do a test here. Okay, see, we're not going to get full throttle out of this thing because this here is not adjusted in the right spot for us to get the leverage. We need to pull it down. See, we're pulling this way but not this way. So you're not going to ever get full throttle on this thing like this, or full advance. See, there's a cable where you got it. So you got to get the cable where it's in a different location.
Where do you put it at?
Some other direction. Something from over here would be nice, but it's It's not how they do it, so.
I don't know how they did it on the knuckle.
Well,
I was just going by pictures.
Obviously you got this here, so we're just gonna have to bend this around so instead of pointing this direction, get it closer to this cover.
Okay.
Now we know this thing's a piece of crap. Something fell off like a screw or broken parts. What was it?
Right there.
What was it?
Right here.
So we got more chrome falling
What
off
was
the
this?
bike.
It was this. Where did
Okay.
that come from?
I'm guessing that your fancy thing is not going to work.
It ain't gonna work because it came off of it.
This piece here is probably supposed to be attached to something.
Yeah.
My guess.
Fucking dollars.
My guess is something up in this area.
Goes right there.
So when this is not attached, it's probably not going to work. Yeah, it was soldered. Soldered on it somewhere. I'm not sure where it was soldered at. And I'm going to guess right here. So you want to get that back over, you can solder that right back on down.
Think that'll work?
You might. How good are you at soldering?
I ain't good at soldering at all.
No, well, that might not work as good. See, it even tells you what's there. See,
Yeah, I can see that. God, how did that break off?
well, remember it was smoking?
Well, he said he didn't know if it was it or not.
To get smoke, you have to have heat.
Yeah.
You know, when it gets hot enough to melt the solder, it falls off. You know, we could solder this back on, but more likely this thing is going to not work anyway.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work because it's already broke.
It's probably trash. And I know which direction it goes on because it can go either way. Is there any kind of a marking on that? Let me see the camera. One thing about the camera, it blows up really nice. It helps if there's light though. Ooh, there's light now. See, now we can see it, Dan. See what it says, Dan?
What does it say? I can't read that.
It says Ed 19. And he's giving you the finger there or something.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
A 19 with the finger across or something.
Yeah, so now we go up here, we look at this one. Where'd it go to? Right, yeah, I lost it. Well, I can't even get in there. There we go. So we go right over here, look at this one. Hey, there's Ed again. Okay, so see which way Ed's on the thing there?
Yeah, so it goes that way.
Well, I don't know which way it goes, but that's how that one is.
That's how that one is. So that one probably goes the same way.
So I'm going to guess that Ed wants to be the same way.
Yeah.
I think Eds are kind of friendly with each other.
Yeah.
And they want to be together. So it looks like Ed goes that way. So that means it goes like this. So that means it goes on there like this. Till you lost it again. It didn't hit the ground. It's up on the pipe or frame someplace. Yeah, I'll show up later. Either way, we got to put that up on there, and we could try soldering that up and see if it'll work. Alright, let's see if we can find that part. Alright, where'd we leave off? Interruptions of city. Oh, soldering. Soldering gun over here. Is it hot yet? It's like an hour ago. Let me test that, see if it's
Yeah,
hot.
it tastes it hot. I felt it.
Put it on your tongue, see if it's hot.
Yep. Put on my tongue, see if it's hot.
Okay, let's see which way does this thing go. Let me see the camera again. Where'd that thing go to? It's still dark. Need some light. Ooh, nice focus. There we go. Okay, Ed's in the right direction right now. We're gonna drop it again.
It's out of focus.
I don't care.
There it goes.
Zoom it in. Zoom it out.
There it is. Tatro's fixing the relay. Solid state relay.
No, I'm not fixing anything. We're just screwing it up some more.
We're seeing if it's going to work after this.
It ain't gonna work.
Probably ain't going to work.
I have 100% faith that it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I believe that too.
But we're still gonna waste a few minutes dicking with it. What the hell?
See what happens, huh?
Got nothing better to do. The trick here is going to be putting solder on it and holding it down at the same time.
Want to put my finger on it?
No, your finger's too fat in here.
Want to use a screwdriver?
That's what I was looking for. Here, let me hold this. You work the solder. Solder's down there. Put a little dab on my tip. I thought this thing was on.
Not hot. Oh, there it goes.
Something's hot. Alright, look out. It's making stank. It must be hot. Hold on, don't put no more on there. Problem is that solder went in the wrong spot. See, it'll shorten a few circuits in there. Okay, with some solder. Give me some solder. Okay, that one's done. See, we're using this nice micro small soldering gun here. On
Yeah.
It's like 10 times bigger than it needs to be for this job. Alright, not sure how we're going to do this. Where's that solder at? I don't know, do some heat. Something's happening, it's getting hot. Alright, I don't know if it's connected or not, but it's on there.
We'll see what happens.
I think it's just going to smoke.
I think so too.
It already smoked once, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be any different.
Yeah.
Alright, don't touch the solder on the top.
Yep. I'd want that too.
Alright, we'll get that out of the way. Alright, I'll get back some real work. Alright, flip that off, move this way.
There might be a metric nut.
What, this bolt here?
Yeah.
Why would it be metric?
Because I don't know. I don't remember what we put in there.
Well, I know it doesn't fit in here, but... It doesn't quite fit.
Try the other one. See if it fits on there.
What, over here?
Don't fit there either.
Try it on that too. Won't get over anything. What are you using metric for?
I don't know.
Is it jet bike?
You know, not a jet bike.
Looks like a jet bike.
Is that it?
10 millimeter.
10 millimeter?
Dumb shit, but no, Jap shit on
I
Harley.
know it. That was my fault.
Your fault, you're the one that did that?
Yeah, we didn't have any other nuts, so I just used those.
Yeah, well, you should have put the correct stuff on there. Alright, I don't know if it's going to help us or hurt us, but what we did before wasn't working, so.
Tatro is adjusting the distributor advance and retard.
Well, I'm trying to make it where it works.
Try and make it where it works.
So reposition it. I'm trying to hold it so it won't rotate. Okay.
There you go. Goddamn, Tatro's got it now.
I don't know if it's going to work any better than it did before, but it might. It did work before, so.
You have to readjust it.
Still doesn't really work very well. Doesn't really work. Got a lot of free play in the handle. See the grip up here?
Yep.
You can't see with the camera, you're not looking. Camera, see? See all that free play?
Too much pre-play.
So we have to take that out.
Pull the cable tight.
What we gotta do is we gotta loosen up the cable down here. You pull the cable all the way back. See, that's all the way back.
Okay.
We're gonna take all the free play out up there, then we screw it until it moves.
Yep.
See, it moved a little bit.
Yep.
You tighten it back down and see if that was enough to make it work. Okay, now you pull it back. And that's all the way. And see, it's getting, looks like it's getting all the way there.
And that's advanced all the way there.
Yeah,
Retard's out.
so that's all the way advanced. And you push on it, see, it's almost all the way, but not quite. See, it doesn't quite get there, but it's pretty close to it. Alright, so that's going to be our fully advanced location. So now we have to adjust our timing. First thing I do is check the point gap, which we're on top of the point lobe right now. If you turn the light on, you probably see it in there a lot better.
Okay. Yeah.
So you want 18 to 22 thou for our point gap.
I think I got it at 20.
So this is 20 right now. You're loose 20.
Loose 20.
There's a loose 22 also.
Okay, so I don't got it right.
So we'll try loose 24. That's 24.
Still too big.
That's 25.
Still too big.
That's 26. Yeah, you're a loose 20.
Yeah, I was loose 20, wasn't I?
I ran out of feeler gauges. Oh, there's a 28. That ain't gonna make no difference. No, it ain't 28 either.
So I got the time points
here's
off
a 30.
too.
Here's a 30. Not quite 30 either. 32. I think 32 is gonna be the. There you go. We're a nice snug 32.
So that ain't even close.
That's close to 22.
It's close to 10 off, huh?
Right on the money.
Right on the money, huh? Well, it started.
Shows you how close it has to
Yeah.
be. Okay, we're going to use 22 this time.
Okay.
And this time here, see, here's 22. It's a little loose there.
Yeah, way loose.
So we might have to do something about that. And of course, there's so much room in here to work.
Yeah. Those knuckles aren't worth a shit, are they?
Not worth about much any old bike. A lot of money. That's what they're worth, right?
Yeah. Just cost a bunch of money.
Alright, let's see here. You got a metric screw in here too, probably?
No. It's supposed to be standard. Are they metric too?
I don't know. Trying to figure what the hell this bozo did over here. See, this is all butchered shit.
Is it?
Yes. You've got two screws jammed in here. This one here's a flathead tapered screw. This is supposed to be a damn flat slot screw in these things. Just trying to get out of the garbage can.
Sounds like it.
Where you gonna sleep tonight? Sticking your building.
I got home at 1:15 the last time I left out of here.
Oh, that was early.
On the bike. When I left out of here on the bike, I got home at 1:15. When I leave here about 11:15, didn't I?
I don't remember when it was. It was late. Late for you, early for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't the next day, so it's early for me. Okay, there's our 22 thou. So we're right on that.
There's 22,000.
So I go check the other lobe. She had a whole damn shaft lifted up on that.
Yeah.
You got a lot of inflow in your shaft. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit tighter than a 22. There it goes. This feels better. There it goes. Got a lot of fungi on that damn thing. Yeah. Alright, shut off. See what we got. Okay, back to work. Alright, think that's good. Okay, so we got our point gap set now. So now we gotta go do our timing. Timing should be that line there is where it fires at. Obviously, we're already past that point. So what we gotta do is we gotta go find my screwdriver where it ran off to.
Right here.
The Phillips.
Oh, the Phillips.
Over here. Okay, go on the other side over there. Okay, we gotta find our compression stroke. Put your finger over the hole. Sucking right there. Here it's blowing.
Yep.
See, we're coming up. Okay, that's close enough for that. Oh. So now we're on the compression stroke on the front cylinder. What kind of timing plug you got on that side over there?
It's a socket.
Can't get in that socket. Get a wrench. Let's see, probably 3/4 maybe. Yep, 3/4. You got a stock part on the bike, Dan. Look at that.
Is there a stock Harley part?
Calling reproduction, but yeah. Okay. And there's flywheels in there. Did you know you had flywheels inside that one?
Yep.
Good. You're smart. Okay, now I'll get a screwdriver. Back up on the bike. Okay, I'll get a flat blade, medium screwdriver. Stick it in there straight up and down. Push it to the back of the hole. felt like something there.
No, it's still a round hole.
Come across. There's a hole.
Yep.
Not the right part though. These Harley flywheels?
Yeah. They're supposed to be.
I'll do my screwdriver. Where's my screwdriver? Yeah, where's my Phillips at? Looks like we're at TDC. So you went too far. We're at TDC.
Went too far?
Alright, back up. Ooh. Yeah, that's the top dead center mark coming up. Yep, that was top dead center. Okay, don't put the, it's going to blow all out there probably. Okay, we'll go back through, do a turn. Repeat. There's our compression coming up. This time we put the screwdriver in the hole to begin with. Marking this more? There we go. Probably blue light. Blue light again. Yep. One more time. There's our compression. I'll put a screwdriver in the hole until I get closer. Okay, now we try this. Is that a mark to look for?
Right there. That's it.
Mark.
That's your mark right there. It's in the back of the hole.
Yep. So I had a screwdriver in the back of the hole. Okay, that's all the way back. So that's an extra 4 degrees of timing.
Okay, let's see if I got the distributor right. Is that right?
Oh, you're way off.
Am I?
Well, we remember we advanced it the rest of the way. You didn't have it advanced correctly, so.
So I had it wrong there too.
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't have nothing right on it.
So right now we're right there. Okay, I'm gonna go over and put this in the middle of the hole on this other side. Let's take our screwdriver and shove it over a little bit toward the middle. Not quite all the way. Close enough. Okay, now we gotta try to figure out where we're gonna have this thing where it's gonna crack its point at. Usually what I do is I just disconnect the condenser out of the circuit. And you put a test light across here and you can tell what you're at. That's an easy way of telling. That wasn't all that tight. Did you put that in?
Yeah.
That's what that cover's for, to hold on, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you disconnect that, get it up out of the way. Stick an insulator on it so it doesn't make any contact with anything.
Okay, we gotta hook up the ground wires for it to work.
Okay, now we got this here. What ground wire?
These ground wires for the battery.
Oh. One way doing it.
Or are you gonna do it your way?
Well, I can do it either way, that's why I brought 2 wires.
Okay.
So there's our ground wire.
Yep.
There's our ground wire. We'll find something from ground to it. So I got ground?
That's ground.
Looks like ground to me. Test light. And test light. Goes to our hot side. That should be ground right there. That should work. I'm doing it right. You must be doing it right. So now it opens. There. Okay, so we came from the ground, from the hot wire off the ignition. Okay, this wire right here is our hot wire. And so we just go from there to ground. This is the ground side of the point. You can also hook this anywhere in the whole bike, it's still grounded. So as soon as the point opens, it breaks the circuit and the power goes through the bulb.
Okay.
That's why the light comes on as soon as it cracks. So now we got to loosen up this here and rotate this. Of course, this screw is all eaten to hell.
Yeah. But Tatro's rotating the distributor itself to set the timing.
We'll turn on our ignition, double check, make sure it works. I'm going to come down here and try to rotate this thing and see how that works. And of course, on your bike, it don't work for shit. Strap's not moving. I'll go ahead and mark this here so I can see if there's any kind of movement. I'm going to try to get this thing to slide, but it doesn't want to slide on your distributor. See, it's not moving. Did you ever have this thing working?
Yeah, it moves.
Okay.
It moves. I had it spinning freely.
Okay, I'll try moving it. There it
There we
goes.
go. Yep.
Had to loosen up some more, that's all.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, there it goes. It's working like it's supposed to there. Go ahead and put some tension back on that. Keep this out of the way. Turn the power on and advance it. Okay, that's all the way advanced. Okay. Just rotate it around
So
until
the light comes on.
the light comes on.
Yep, I've seen it done before. I had it way off.
Yes, you were off a little ways.
I was way off.
That was way off?
Jeez, look how far off I was.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this far off.
The light hadn't come on yet.
It's going to come on here in a minute.
Should. There it goes. There you go. Bump it. Right there. Shit, I had a ½ inch off, didn't I? An inch.
It was close. Turn the battery off so you don't burn up stuff. Okay, I'll try and screw up this a little bit. Okay, now I'll go ahead and advance retard this with a mechanical way. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and turn the motor over.
Okay, now Tatro, when you talk about the retard in advance, you only retard yours halfway, right? Or do you retard yours all the way?
When I start it,
Yes.
depends on the weather conditions.
Okay.
Well, usually I only go about a third of the way back.
Third of the way
Starting.
back. Okay.
If it's really cold, you go more. Should lock that up anytime. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and test this. We're going to go ahead and spin the thing through. Spin the motor through. You can see how the cam's turning. Okay, there's the rear cylinder going around. Okay, now we got this advanced as far as it goes by hand. Now we turn our ignition on. Double check to make sure the light works. Okay, now I just kick this through. See what I'm going to do to my hand now?
Yep.
So just go like this. Okay, go back over there, and we wait for the light to come on. It should be coming around here, right there. Turn the ignition off so you don't burn it up, and go look see what the mark is on the other side.
Now, how to turn the light on?
That button right there on the side. They didn't tell you to see something. I saw a light on. There it is.
There we go. Okay, Tatro's mark is just to the back side of the hole.
That works out.
It's just a hairline over.
Get interrupted for a few minutes there, so get back to it. Okay, you're about not quite halfway to the halfway of the back, so that's about an extra 1.5, 2 degrees.
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
That's good.
A little extra lead's good.
Okay.
You're going all the way to the back of the hole for max power, but you don't like max power, so.
No, I'm just cruising.
So we're gonna go ahead and tighten the screw up here.
Okay, Tatro's adjusted the distributor.
Okay.
So it's on timing mark,
So you only missed it by that much.
an inch. I wonder if that's why I wasn't firing on the front cylinder.
Okay, now we're gonna do the same test again.
So
Fully
it's now,
advanced.
so now it's adjusting for the full advance
Right.
and the retard.
And we're using our hand up here. See the hand up on the handlebar?
There's the hand up, the handlebar.
See, this is all free play.
It's all free play.
So you go take all the free play out and you advance it all the way. That's
Okay.
fully advanced. So now you get back over here.
And it's fully advanced
So
down
we're all the
there.
way down there.
Okay.
And then we go ahead and take the light. We just had it. We were testing our battery with it a minute ago. There you go.
Tatro's doing a static time on this with a light.
So we're going to put our ground over here again. That's our hot wire. This is the ground side. Turn the ignition on, double check, make sure the light works. It works. Okay. We'll go ahead and spin this thing around and do the same test again. I always like doing these tests 2 or 3 times in a row.
Make sure everything's right.
I usually like 3 times, but okay. Let me turn our ignition on. Make sure the light works. It does. There we go. Okay, go check the hole on the other side.
Okay, we're looking at the hole on the other side. Teacher's got the timing mark on there. The timing mark is almost dead center. It's just a slightly bit on the back of the hole.
Same spot it was?
Same spot it was.
So it must be pretty close.
Yep.
Repeating is always good.
Okay. Teacher's doing it again.
That means we have some accuracy. No, I'm good.
Okay.
2 times in a row is good enough for this bike.
Okay.
So my race bike, I do it 3 times in a row until I get 3 times in a row. That might take 20 times, but until you get the exact same thing 3 times in a row, I keep redoing on the race bike. But
Okay.
we don't
That's
care.
the KH?
This isn't a race bike, so we don't care about it.
That's the KH?
That's the KR.
KR.
Now we got to do it on 2 cylinders because each one's separate. So, so it takes a while. You spend a couple hours doing it sometimes.
Do you?
If it wants to screw, it may not be repeat. Yeah, I'll keep going until I get the answer I want. You can't just do it once and say it's perfect because it doesn't work that way.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to put our condenser back down here. Now remember, you got to turn the ignition off before you forget about it being on.
Yeah.
You know,
Wear out the battery more than it is.
You notice how it's off right now?
It's off.
And also, if I take this wire off right over here, it's off too.
Battery's probably been through some hell. It's only been started twice.
I haven't even put a charger on it to see if it's even any good, but
Yeah.
obviously it's got enough power to light the bulbs, so it must be good. Okay, this thing here doesn't feel all that good, but torque on that thing. Put that wire back over there a little ways. And we try to tighten it up. There, it's pretty tight. Okay, now that wire's got a little bit of a curl in it, which I like, so it doesn't vibrate and hit anything. Bend it up away from anything else, it's going to be moving.
Okay, Tatro's got all that.
So we already checked the gap. I can just go over here. See that it's opening up again, and I'm nowhere near like you had it.
Nowhere near like I had 35 thousandths out.
Well, you were being generous. You want to make sure it had gap. So now that's pretty well good to go.
Yeah.
So we got the overall advanced retard function working,
Right.
which is the first thing you get to work.
And when Tatro does it, he doesn't retard it all the way. He retards it just...
For what, starting?
Yeah, for starting. Tatro retards it for...
You go back, and then I come back about between half and a third way back.
And that's where Tatro starts his bike
We
set.
start it there, and as soon as it starts, we go up to here.
Advance it. Okay.
Now your distributor's pretty loose right in here, so
Probably wore out.
you don't have much spring underneath here holding that real tight.
Yeah.
But that's okay because you got the grip up here holding it. Now when you're riding the bike, I don't know if this is going to vibrate and
retard right,
on you.
right.
If it does, then if you just put a light spring from here over to here, it'll keep it fully advanced.
Right.
That's usually what I do. You just take these little carb springs
Okay.
with a lot of coil on it, so it doesn't really put any tension on it, but it just will keep it fully advanced.
Right.
That way you still got a nice easy working throttle mechanism.
Right, and it's not retarding the bike when it's running.
But it stays retarded when you go to shift it.
Yeah.
Is this a hand shift? No, it's stupid foot shift.
It's push it.
Stupid late bike. Okay, now here's our point cover. Now you notice that's all full of puke.
It's a little dirty.
That's because they didn't want to clean it, so we'll have to clean that before we put it on.
I'll clean it.
I'm going to leave this off because I want to see if there's any arcing of the points when I start it.
Okay.
And we're going to leave this cover off here because we think it's going to smoke anyway.
Right.
At least I do,
Probably will.
because I know who worked on it.
Me and Mike.
You did, and then I fixed it.
Yeah.
But I don't think what I fixed is going to be worth anything. So,
We'll see what happens.
okay, now this is all. What's this going?
This is his wiring
this
that
is
he
what we had
did
going to here.
here to here, and there's another one back here.
Okay, so we're going to hold off on that until the bike's running.
Okay.
We'll fix that after we get the bike
Bike running, right.
And then that way, if it shorts out the ignition, we know it's not something else I did.
Okay.
All right, so at this point here, we got the valves adjusted, we got the timing set, we got the advanced mechanism working correctly. So we got all that stuff working. So I'm gonna go back on the other side, put the timing hole plug back in the motor, so we don't leave holes open. We are done with this part. So you always want to finish up whatever you did last. And there's a reason why you got no nut, no stud hanging through that
I
nut.
didn't have it.
The stud's too short.
Yeah, it's longer on the other side because I got that bracket there.
Well, you only got like a thread and a half holding that thing together.
I know it.
So you need to get that fixed. Get that more equal.
A longer stud or something, huh?
Oh, that thing feels gushy. Okay, now I don't like these plugs very much, but they're your plugs, so we'll use them.
That front one's hard to get in. It's on an angle. There you go, you got it.
It's because I'm on an angle too.
Tatro's got them in there.
Problem is this washer is in the way, and this is a shitty way of getting in here with these. Stupid ass plugs are so big you can't get a wrench in here. There ain't enough gas tank room here to do anything else. See, after I break this spark plug off, then I'll have to replace it.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if this isn't in there when you pick the bike up.
Use the box end.
Still, you don't have much room to get in these things.
Mm.
This one, I can actually use a socket because we have room for it. Alright, so those are now tight. We have to make plug wires yet. That thing just falls in that direction.
The rod's not.
I just broke it anyway.
Yeah, the rod's not bent right on the other side.
Yeah, it's a piece of crap. Okay, so now we got to work on the throttle lever. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this carburetor off and we'll get back to that. I'll flip that off and we'll go find a different throttle lever.